Hey everybody, I'm in the privacy of my studio on a very cold January night, a couple of days before the big game. I'm going to be working on my golf game inside here for a couple of minutes. People say, well, how do you work on your golf game indoors? Don't you have to be at a driving range, get that gigantic bucket of balls, blast them out in the range till you're dead tired? It's not really good practice to me. I think most of your practice skill can be done in the privacy of your own home, and you'll get more benefit out of that than going to the driving range and hitting over 100 golf balls. Unless you really get good at this game, hitting a lot of balls at the range will not make you better. It's actually going to make you worse. So I'm going to lay down some really good stuff on you right now. You need to figure out how to do this one move I'm going to show you. It's going to look real simple as I demonstrate it, but as you really get skillful at this movement, you're going to see an incredible ball hitting difference than you currently do right now. Most of you are not very good golfers. If you do this one movement and get so good at it, understand it, close your eyes, you could feel it, sense it. When you go to the driving range and put a golf ball down and just do what you were practicing, the ball's going to get in the path of this and you're not going to believe the results. You're not going to hit every shot great. In golf, no one hits every shot great. But you got to really judge by the ones you hit better. They're going to be a lot better. And then you got to judge the ones that you don't hit well, and you're going to see they're not going to be as bad. All right, so here's the drill. In fact, I don't like the word drill. I like to use the word exercise or movement. You need to learn this movement. It's going to look real simple to you, but there's actually a lot going on in this little movement I'm going to show you. But this is what can make the huge difference in your golf game. And nobody even knows you know this. Nobody knows where you practice this. Doesn't really matter. You're just so immersed in yourself to get hitting the ball better that you're just not going to believe what happens. Okay. I'm not going to talk about the grip. I'm just going to assume you know how to hold the golf club. We'll worry about that later. Watch this. So I'm going to stand here. You don't even have to get into a real golf stance. You don't need to bend over. You only need to practice this just a couple of minutes at a time, because if not, you'll get tired. Just a couple of minutes a day, and it's going to really be amazing at the end. Okay, so I'm going to hold the club, and I'm just going to get the club right to there. Now you should notice how my wrists are bent. My left arm here is pretty straight. I don't care how bad of a golfer you are. You ought to be able to keep your left arm that good only this deep into your backswing. Okay? There's going to be at a point where most of you get up to here and this left arm at the top of your swing is going to bend like a hinge. Who cares? I don't care about that right now. This movement I'm teaching you doesn't need to go up that high. So you're going to take the club right to here. You're almost going to look like, it's going to look like a letter L. It's going to look like the letter L. And then watch this. I'm going to pull the club down, and I'm going to bring it right to that position right there. Here to there. Okay? Here to there. Now when you notice, when I stop, I have a really good straight line with the left arm and the shaft of the golf club. All the time. Every golf shot that I'm trying to hit, this is what I am trying to do. Right there. Boom. And I can speed this up, be quick. Looks kind of jerky, but it really isn't. It doesn't feel jerky. It feels really controlled. I could stop it on a dime. Most of you cannot stop the club on a dime without letting the club go further, break down, get like this. You need to be able to stop this on a dime right here. Now I'm going to tell you something. As I'm doing this, I'm actually putting the weight to the front foot. The weight is always going to the front foot. I don't have a meter here to tell you how much weight's over this here compared to here, but percentage-wise, I'm going to give you an idea. It's probably close to 80%. 80% of my weight's over here on the left when I get to this spot right there. Look at the control. Look at the control. I could close my eyes. I could picture this being a straight line. Take a look where the right knee is. You'll see the right knee at the same time as moving to the left knee. You can't practice this without the right knee going that way. So right now, I'm in more of a reverse letter K. Looks like a letter K. The one side straight, angled down inside here, angled out to where my foot is. The letter K reversed. Okay? So this is the movement that whenever I pick up a golf club, it's what I practice the most. There's nothing else. I practice this the most, and I've done this for the last 30 years. All of my golf pro friends and really, really good amateur golfers, and I'm talking about guys who consistently shoot lower than 75, not 85. 85 is pretty good, but it's not great. 75 and lower, these are guys that can shoot par for 18 holes. These are guys that could shoot under par for 18 holes. Do this. They practice this, and they understand exactly what they're doing right to here. And then when I stop this, when I just dead cold stop the swing here, and I look down at the face of my golf club, it's pointing in the direction that I'm aiming. I'm not practicing this with the club pointing there. That'd be bad. And obviously I'm not doing it where the club's pointing over here, because that's where the ball is going to go. So you have to get such good control that you can just stop. Stop, hold it, and you know what? After a while, you're going to build up strength in the left arm, because most of you are very weak in the left arm. Very, very weak. See it every day at the driving range. But I never see one person, I'm going to say, in the last couple of years, I've never spotted a guy on the driving range or a woman on the driving range ever practicing this looking like that without a golf ball. If I did, I would actually feel like I'm going to fall off. If I was sitting on a chair, I'm going to fall off the chair, because I never see that. I see everybody just picking up a golf club, hitting the ball. They get the big bucket. They hit the whole bucket. And I guess they think if you hit a few good shots more than you used to, you're actually showing improvement. But it really isn't, because they're never working on anything that well. And then they go to the golf course the next day, shoot 115. I mean, really, most of us can't break 100. Most of you do not break 100 if you're counting every stroke. Okay? So I'm going to lay that on you. You got to be able to count your strokes and really understand where you are in golf, because if you want, you need data. You need data, scoring data, how well you hit the ball, where you're hitting it, to really understand how you're progressing in the game. Okay, but this movement here that I'm showing you tonight is what you should do every time you pick up a golf club before you put a ball there and hit a few shots. This is what you need to get good at. This is what most of you, any of you, can't do without. You can't do this. You cannot do this with this much precision and control